Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, and I'm going to give my official review of Alita Battle Angel. And I didn't do it during its theater time because I hadn't had my video up yet, or my channel, rather, sorry. So I decided I'll wait for it to come out on digital so I can watch it over and over and give you guys a comprehensive and informative review. My official objective score for Alita is 4.5 out of 5. There are a couple things they could have done better. The acting kind of got campy in one moment or two. The special effects did slip in a little way in a couple areas. Not on Alita, but on a couple other things where you could basically, it just wasn't good. Those were the basic main things that I did have a problem with on the film, or that I thought made the film suffer a little. A little bit of the acting and the special effects. They slipped in a couple areas. Subjectively, I think it is 5 out of 5. I've never read the manga. I've never seen the anime show from the 80s or 90s, except for a little snippet that a friend of mine showed me that compared shots for shots, and I gotta say, they were pretty faithful. This story of Alita Battle Angel is very well done. I think the writing is amazing. The acting, besides those couple parts, were very good. And I am not emphasizing that to exaggerate. I think it was very well done. I believe the score was pretty freaking outstanding. The the setting or the production was very good. It's a post-apocalyptic sort of, and they give a pretty decent background. The special features on the digital that I have are very cool. I learned a lot about it. The sets were very well done, very interactive. I like the characters. Ito is very cool. You could feel his emotion when he acted. You could feel it with Alita as well. Hugo, you could even feel it from. Tanji was kind of a dick, but that's Hugo's friend who helped them jack cyborgs. Now, this is going to have spoilers because the movie has been out for months. But if you haven't seen it, well, spoiler alert. You just got spoiled with one thing. Don't continue watching because I'm going to continue to spoil it. I think that that the work that they did on Rosa Salazar, her training was awesome. Let me just do something quickly right here. Sorry. And I thought that Shirin, played by the beautiful Jennifer Connelly. Sorry, Colony. Whoops. I thought she was very good. Her and Ito were a couple. They had a daughter named Alita that died, and this Alita is not their daughter, but they were in a body that Ito made for his daughter because she was paralyzed from a sickness, and she kind of got jealous of Ito not destroying the body, and she also didn't like the fact that Ito told her no when she offered him a position to help build motorball champions. She wants to get back to Zalem. He understands that you can't go back if you have already descended to Iron City. I believe that her character is pretty well explained or pretty well described by Nova, the big bad that you don't really see. Now, everybody complains, well, where is Nova? Why can't you see Nova? Because he's up, or they set this show, or this movie up, to be a multi-parted movie. And because of Disney because now Disney owns Fox, they might not do a sequel. They might basically just let it rot. And that sucks because there's a petition going and it's gaining a lot of traction. People took the Alita challenge and did wonderful. The media hates Alita for reasons that are bullshit. Pardon my French. But, anywho, back to giving glowing praises. Moviegoer, this movie is very good. This movie is 4.5 out of 5. There are some who aren't going to be into it. There are many who might. If you like action, comedy, romance, all that stuff mixed into a sci-fi movie, you're going to love Alita. And I think that her journey is a good one. She is a very strong female character. But here's the reason why I really love this movie. It's not laced with identity politics in the least. You see, the thing is, identity politics is where you focus on diversity instead of the story. And this movie, it had rich diversity, but it explained it well, and why, but it also didn't make it a plot point. Where movies like Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame in a couple scenes, and other movies like the Disney redo of Aladdin are laced with identity politics. Because they focus on gender, race, or whatever, and basically make that a point of the movie. And nobody likes that, because they just don't understand that that shouldn't be a part of the movie. We're not blind. We can see that you're of a different race. We can see that you're of a different ethnicity. We can see that you're of a different gender. Who cares? Nobody does. We have accepted diversity in film for so long. For years. Many years. It's an accepted practice. But now Hollywood is doing that. Anyway, back to Alita. I'm sorry for the going off on a tangent. But this movie did not focus on identity politics. Yes, she's a girl. Yes, she calls herself an insignificant girl because she feels that she was at first, but she realized that she is so much more. She has 3 bodies in this. One was the one that Ito gave her, which belonged to the original Alita, his daughter. The second, after she loses the fight with Grishka, who was this big cyborg that was going around killing women, and she actually bested. She then gets her or United Republic of Mars body from the Technarchy. You gotta watch the movie to understand what they are. They were humans, they just have bigger eyes, like Alita's eyes are bigger in this movie. But they're not from Mars, they are actually humans who evolved. Anyway, then there is her last body that you see, her body is still around, but her last body is for Motorball. So her body doesn't get damaged during Motorball. Because she wants to go up to Zalem, and the only way to go up to Zalem from Iron City is to become final champion. They let you up there and whatever. because the main bad guy, Nova, who can possess other people who have tracking chips in Iron City, most of the people are cyborgs. And if they have tracking chips in them, people up in Zalem can basically look through their own, or look through these people's eyes, possess them in a sense, and whatnot. And I thought that the acting was pretty well done. The casting was brilliant. They had Mahershala Ali, who plays Vector, and I thought that was a good choice because he does it very well. They had Christopher Waltz, who does Ito. He's a good actor. I haven't seen other stuff of his, but from his portrayal in Alita as Doc Ito, I think that is very good. Or I think he did a very good job. Rosa Salazar is perfect for Alita. She is Alita. Jennifer Connelly. Sorry. Jennifer Connelly was perfect as... I'm moving stuff, I'm sorry. She was perfect as Sharin. You got Hugo, I can't remember his name. And there are other people who are in this movie, other names that, of the older years, not the old years like the 50s or 60s, but Casper Van Dien, I still haven't spotted him yet, but I'm going to keep looking, because Casper Van Dien, he was a great actor in the 90s. He played in all sorts of movies. And I'm going to actually watch the movie as soon as I'm done this video, to see if I can actually spot who he is, or where he is in the movie. Because I actually like Casper Van Dien as an actor. You got Jackie Earle Haley, who played in the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. He played in the remake of RoboCop. He does a lot of remakes, but he's also a good actor in himself. He played Rorschach in Watchmen. I thought he actually did a very good Rorschach. He's a very good actor. And he played Gruishka very well as well, because it's like, he could really change his voice up. And it's very cool. This movie, overall, Alita is a very, very good movie. I mean, people who don't like it are basically those who want the identity politics in it. Or if they're not, or they just might be a person who's not into sci-fi and whatnot. But mostly the people who complained about Alita are the ones who are SJWs or radical third-wave feminists and whatnot, because they don't want women having romances in movies nowadays, because they should be strong female characters without the man. You can have a strong female character with a man in their life, you know? There's nothing wrong with having a romance, you know? Believe it or not, that can sometimes make them an even better character. In this case, it did. Her romance with Hugo, her connection with Hugo, made her a greater character. It made her more motivated. It built her character up. Where all this crap with identity politics, where we don't need no man to be a great character, your character kind of sucks because you're treating men like shit. Nobody likes to see a movie where people get treated poorly because of their gender, you know? Anywho, that's the video. I really love Alita Battle Angel, and I will always love Alita Battle Angel. I actually signed that petition to get a sequel, even though I know petitions don't really gain enough traction, but they do let people know what people want. They do let the right people know what people want. So yeah. If you like this video, you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know what you guys thought of Alita down in the comments. Let me know how you would rate it, out of 5 or out of 10, whatever. And let me know your favorite part in Alita, because I would absolutely love to hear about your favorite parts in Alita Battle Angel. My favorite part in Alita Battle Angel was Let's see here. Gosh damn, there are just so many good parts in it. I actually like the part where she goes up against Zapan, who's a hunter warrior, or a bounty hunter, who's played by Ed Skrein, who I actually absolutely loved in the first Deadpool movie. He played Ajax. But, yeah. I love how she basically slices half of his face off with the sword that he has that she gets it later on in the movie. It's a brilliant freaking move because of the situation that happens during it. But yeah, this movie can actually get you to feel emotion as well. And I know I just did the outro already, but I just love this movie so much that I wanted to give a little bit more additional points on it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. What your favorite part is. I also like the bar fight and the fight with Grishka that follows, because it really shows that Alita is a warrior. But she's not just any warrior, she is the warrior. So yeah, that's the video, guys. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. Y'all have a great night.